Hi everyone, CNextSoft here. This is U4 Quad Hybrid Android TV box. So I'm going to do some kind of mini review showing the DVB part, DVB T2 and DVB S2, as well as user interface walkthrough with all settings at the end. Alright, so let's go to live TV. Okay, I have already scanned. So let's go through the channels. Okay, so you can get the information window. I can click the record button on the remote control. There is a record button. And then it will record automatically to the first USB drive you can find. I've done this already, but okay, let's do it again. And you get the one at the top here. But most of the time I think people will use the EPG. There is a key on the remote for EPG. Okay. Oh, they have not loaded it for all channels yet. Oh, I cancelled the recording to check the other channels. Okay, it will take a little while to load. But for example, here I can select the programs entire, yeah. So let me. Oh, this is the menu also. This is the menu information. We can get the list of timers. Okay, but first, okay, let's go back to the EPG. So let's say I select 18 at 6 o'clock and I click on TV radio key to reserve the slot, and you can record to view. You can select view mode or record mode. Let's select record. Recurrence, once daily, weekly. The storage device D is my NTFS partition on the USB drive. You can also do it through directly to an external drive, but I have not tried. So let's try to add another channel for recording. Okay, and the EPG data will load very slowly. Okay, if I go in the channels, EPG data will load, and I will add a new program to record. TV radio. Okay, this one I set to view once and accept. Okay. Now I go back to TV and I click on the menu button, and there you have a list of timers, just the one I did. We can exit, go back to menu. They have recording information. Nothing recorded right now. Go back. Tuner information. So it shows it's a terrestrial channel. Color settings, pause TV channel because time shifting is working, by just pressing the pause key. It's a little dark, so I'm not sure you can see, but the pause key is here. And you go to do what you have to do, you come back and you press play. And it didn't work. Let me try again. Okay, that is very odd. This is supposed to work. Last time I tried it worked. So now let's exit this. Okay, let's stop time shifting. They also have IPTV, but you probably have to go to their forums to find out how to use it, because my user manual is only in Korean language. So, oops, so you will back, exit, and they have smart IPTV, another one, and you can have video on demand and stuff, but you need some registration code. Last time I tried. No, maybe not. Yes, check activate code. You need some activation code, and I haven't really checked how to do this. Okay, so once you exit, it's also completely black. You have to press exit again. So the EPG is the same screen as I've seen before for multiple. You can also do single. That will show the program guide for a given channel. Okay, and again you can set up the recordings. There is a file manager. I haven't played much with it. And USB 1 is a D drive when we record, and you can see channel 7 HD, for example, MCOT HD are the channel names when you do the recording. So I play an old recording. And this is working well enough. The hard drive is very fast, so that's good. I mean, the USB 3 is working fine, and you get very good transfer rate, so you can record or watch at the same time. It should be no problem. Okay, you have to press stop since exit does not work with this menu. Okay, and then they have some favorite app. YouTube is pre-installed, and this is I guess a YouTube TV version, and it's working well enough. I'm not sure because I will get penalized by YouTube. Okay, they also have Chrome, all apps. So you have the favorite apps and the pre-install apps. I am not sure how they sort it. It's a complete mess if you have many apps. The launcher is the Eon launcher, the thing we've seen during this review. And I have installed a few other applications, so nothing to see here. And here we have setup, and the first one is config. This is where you go when you set up the tuner the first time. Access this setting, but I can still go to the network settings, and you can configure Wi-Fi, Ethernet and 3G. Wi-Fi and Ethernet are working. I have not tried 3G, But if you click, it will direct to the Android KitKat settings. I will go there later. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through all the settings quickly to show what options are available. Okay. Yes. So power mode, you can say standby or power save. When I go in standby mode, it will not change the power consumption. Maybe 1 watt less, maybe 11 watt to 10 watts. But the thing will still run as a server, so you can use Samba, you can stream live TV, like I showed in the other video. And the function key on the remote can be configured to launch a file manager or take a screenshot. Okay, the IPTV here is activate code. I haven't really checked this because I'm sure it's not working very well where I live. So firmware, you have USB upgrade and network upgrade. When I had the first version, network upgrade didn't work, so I didn't upgrade with USB. And it worked well enough, and I guess now network upgrade is working, since I appear to check on the network, but I didn't have a new firmware. So yeah, this one you can back up and restore channel data. It can be useful if you don't want to rescan after you upgrade firmware. Okay, and they have BIOS read it. So this is all for the internal menu. I would like to show you config, but I cannot, because there is a massive bug that prevents me from doing this. So now I'm going to the Android KitKat settings, and that will be all for the video. Okay, we have Wi-Fi. Now connected, Ethernet also connected, so it's using Ethernet by default, 3G, Bluetooth. This one is not working. I tried to turn it on many times, it will just turn on and then after it will turn off. More portable hotspot and VPN. Samba service. Yes, this box, they have some extra features that's nice when it works, and this one is working. So I can go to my Ubuntu, my Windows computers, and browse network shares, and you will find this with password or without password by default. So this can be used as a NAS. This is quite nice. The USB 3 interface is good, but this is limited by the fast Ethernet connection. Apps is just a list of apps. Sound. Alright, so you've got the usual settings for LPCM, that means don't mixing. On RAW, that means path through. SPDIF output is default to RAW. I am not quite sure what it is, but I guess if your AV receiver is not capable of 7.1, then you can select 5.1, and you will always switch to 5.1. And this one, Dolby Night mode. What is this? I don't know, let me know. Display, yes, the user interface is 720p by default, but you have a menu to switch it to 1080p. On one hand here, the system, as you can see at the bottom, will always switch to 1080i 60 Hz, but you can easily change, for example, to 4K 30 Hz, okay, using the video format key. Okay, it will not zoom because I'm in manual focus, but this is the key here. Okay, and you can also select in the menu. It's limited to 30 Hz because it's not HDMI 2. You will need a new processor to support this. On video output you can select the aspect ratio, media player option, and this one I don't know what it is really. So one big problem of this box, I can't believe people are still doing very bad firmware like this in 2016. The internal storage partition is only 0.97 gigabyte. So I quickly filled it and I had to remove apps, delete files to reinstall more apps. Okay, and there is Kodi in the box and I could use it for a while, but suddenly after all I had was black screen when accessing the user interface. I don't know why, but now I suspect it's a lack of storage, possibly. Okay, language and input. Oh. So now the language is set to English in South Korea. I didn't know that this. So let's go through the list in case you want to know. Hey, everything is displayed correctly. Yes, here I'm using the Air mouse, so sometimes I set the hardware to physical keyboard and then the software keyboard will not show up. That's great, but after a while this option will automatically get to off. So this is very annoying. And that's why maybe it's better to use null keyboard if you are using a separate remote control Air mouse. Okay, some accounts, date and time. Oh, standby, a new option. HDMI suspend, you can turn it on and off. I have not investigated what the exact use of this, but I guess if the box is inactive it will turn off HDMI output to save some power. And device info, you can see the model number. That's basically the processor name, iSilicon HI3796 V100. Android 4.4.2 with Linux 3.10. The device name is for UPnP. Okay. Let me exit. And system upgrade. Apparently this is another menu to get to upgrade the box. Yes, I have 4 partitions on my hard drive plus a FAT32 SD card, and the NTFS ext4 partitions are recognized as well as the FAT32 SD card, but exFAT is not recognized and ButterFS is also not recognized. Okay, that's all. So I think the DVB part is not too bad, especially you have some options easily configurable to use as a streaming server. It can be used as a NAS, although with a slow Ethernet, limited to 100 megabit. They don't have gigabit support in this processor. Yes, so the DVB is good, but Android part, I had so many problems. The Google Play Store is not working with many apps. The web browser, I had a lot of problems to install Amazon Underground. It took me 2 hours to install this game because I downloaded Amazon Underground, and after I install it from there, and I have quite a few problems. And Kodi, I have been not really able to use it because of the black screen I talked about before. There is no DRM. So yeah, I think it's a good box for the DVB part maybe, but for the Android part is quite poor. Many things are not working. Alright, let's go to standby. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.